I need to stop doing this as soon as I wake up. What am I trying to prove? That I have a deep voice? No, I don't. So it's currently 5:55. Focus. And I'm going to the gym. The reason for that is because in the afternoon I am not going to the gym because I'm going for a walk. So, day in life, I don't know what episode this is, but let's get to it. Okay, it's currently 7 a.m. I'm going to have something to eat. And it's funny, so I was going to the gym and I found some friends, like I was setting up my camera for some b-roll. All of a sudden I see someone walking, I'm like, okay, all of a sudden it was one friend of mine. I was like, oh my god, what? And yeah, they had just come from the club and I was going to the gym, so that was an interesting experience. But yeah, right now I'm going to eat my breakfast, going to watch maybe one YouTube video or something, and then it's on with trading. Okay, so currently what I'm looking for in the market is this was a possible trade right here. There is a possible trade right there. And the reason I didn't enter is because we have this low volatility candles shaping up. And even though this looks good, it has had such a big impulse up already. So I wouldn't be shocked if we at least come to form another low and then move up, maybe coming into this area. So I want to be a little bit more careful with Euro US dollar and any type of bombs right here. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that we are approaching London. So it's currently 6:37, and as much as I don't look at sessions, I keep them in mind. Like once London opens, there's going to be either a candle down or a candle up. Now, does price look like it wants to go up or down? I would say right now it looks indecisive, but if you look at this momentum, it looks like price wants to keep going up. So that's one thing that I'm keeping in mind. Then Euro Japanese Yen, it had this possible trade, but I'm not waking up during the night, so I did not take it, and I'm fine not taking that trade. It's okay. Like, you had solid impulse up, very range bound price action to continue the momentum up. And then Aussie US dollar, nothing here for myself. You had momentum up, range, momentum down, so I wanted to be a little bit more careful with Aussie US dollar because it's just range bound price action in my opinion. And then Aussie Japanese Yen, this one to me, we talked about it in yesterday's live stream, but for example, we had this bomb directly right here. This is a non-discretionary bomb. And some people entered this. I didn't like it because I knew that with this, it's much more probable. We've built liquidity now below here. It's much more probable to range, grab the liquidity, and then move up. And that's exactly what happened. Like, we were ranging, grabbed the liquidity that laid under here, printed this solid candle, and then continued to move up. You would have already basically have the trade at break even if you had taken this. But even then, I wouldn't have taken it because the candle is just so large. Like, if I put a 15 pip stop, like, I would never put this on a trade. So I would not take this trade if I was awake too. So yeah, overall, I'm remaining a little bit more calm in the market. There's absolutely no rush. So let's see what it gives us. So yeah, right now I'm going to look at some data and try to see if I understand maybe some lower time frame price action on Euro US dollar. And I will get back to you once I am done. Okay, so I've just recorded a full breakdown of what I was seeing, but the microphone was not on. So yeah, nice. But yeah, I can just go over it very quickly because EU is kind of doing what I was expecting. So let's jump into it. As said, we had this nice solid impulse up on EU, and then we had this range. So what I would be expecting right now is for this low to be broken again, maybe mitigating this zone right here, and then moving up. this is not something that I'm looking at. I'm not looking to enter in this zone for the gorilla strategy, but I am expecting this to move down. And what this means that I'm expecting this to move down is that I'm not going to enter in any trades here. I'm not going to enter in any trades in this range. So that's something that I want you guys to keep in mind. Then EJ is just ranging around, so nothing here for myself. That's why these trades are definitely not my favorite ones, because when you have a lot of momentum in the market, I need to see like beautiful price actions in terms of a flag, like something very solid that then pulls back, boom, boom, and then I'll enter. Like, well, maybe momentum down with a V-shaped recovery, then I'll enter. So that's not what we got here, and of course I also didn't wake up during the night. So, but yeah, that's it. Will keep you posted on what I'm looking at in the market, and let's keep going with the backtesting. Okay, before we go on to that, let's make a review on Fiji water. This cost me €1.50. This bottle cost me €1.50, but I wanted to try it. So this is just tap water. This is tap water. I filled it up, but once I bought this, I really wanted to try this because people say it's worth it. But it just feels like very light water. It tastes good. It tastes like water, but it's very light. That's the difference. But I can get the same water in Andorra, which is near Spain, and I can get the same feeling for water, maybe even better than Fiji. But yeah, don't recommend this for €1.50. Please. I'm not going to say I told you so, but I told you so.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I would love to see this actually like giving us a solid break, almost have a full candle basically here, and then retrace. This would be perfect. Okay, so the candle has closed and we already see some nice momentum back. So if we see some nice momentum up, I'm going to take the trade. And if the stop loss doesn't have to be too big. So yeah, currently I'm not going to be looking to enter in any trades here, because like this, let's say the candle would have finished like this. For me to just protect this low, it would take 25 pips. And let's say I was using 15 pips. This is very small, and now we've had quite a big pullback. So right now, I'm not interested in entering in anything here, but it was so interesting to see like this move live, since this was a 47 pip candle in just 1 minute. But that was interesting to see live. I just watched this podcast of basically this guy climbed the 14 peaks of the world, which are like 8,000 meters up. And well, he's on Joe Rogan, and I love Joe Rogan. And one of the things that stood out that they said, and it really hit me, is that the only way you can get very, very successful at something is you actually love that thing. And the reason for that is because in order to become very successful, you need to put a lot of hours. And the only way that you are going to put a lot of hours is going to be if you love it, because it has to be natural. And this is why I would love to preach the idea again of writing down, like, why are you trading? Why do you love trading? And I know that if you have that in your mind, it will be much easier for you to glide through the hardships that trading really gives you. And by the way, like, if you understand that trading is not something that you want to do, that's perfectly fine too. Like, don't spend your time focusing on trading if it's something that makes you miserable. If it's something that you look at yourself and I'm like, I don't like this, I hate this, but the money is there. Fuck the money, man. Like, it's not worth it. Yeah, I really do believe that we have one life, one ticking clock in front of us every single day, and we don't acknowledge it. So make sure that you have a passion for this, and that's what I can say. Okay, I just had a long talk with my parents. It's currently 2:15, which means that in 15 minutes we have CPI. But I want to go to the coffee shop. So Okay, CPI rose 0.8%. Okay, it was within expectations, so nothing much. Let's go to the coffee shop. Dude, I can tell you, I have no idea where I'm at. I don't know. I skated a lot, skated through there, and yeah, I guess today I'm kind of lost. Okay, so it's currently 5:45. Today was very weird, man. Like, I got some great news during the morning, and that kind of threw me off the whole day. And well, if great news blow me off the whole day, that's fine. If I could get these news every day, but well, it is what it is. Today there were no trades on the market. Like, the market was quite range bound, I can say. So this afternoon I was in the coffee shop and I thought, I feel like going to somewhere that is green. It always sounds better than it actually is, because then I had to skate like 1.5 kilometers, and it was windy. And I think that's the problem with nature. A rant about problems with nature. And yeah, I guess today was kind of a day that was all over the place. I don't know what I want to do, really. I've achieved all the goals that I had for today, even because today I was expecting to go for a walk with someone else, and that's why, like, I did the gym in the morning, I did everything in the morning, and now the afternoon I'm kind of lost. But I guess I'll just look at some content, maybe I'll look at the charts a little bit, and I'll figure what I want to do, so I will keep you updated. Okay, so to be honest, I watched the documentary on 14 Peaks of the guy that I watched the podcast this morning. So I was just literally in my bed watching it because I'm tired. I think like the morning, going to the gym in the morning and not having to do anything in the afternoon, meaning I was wandering around instead of having some clear thing to do, really tired me much more. So right now, the last thing that I'm going to do for the day is I'm going to do my daily markups. I'm going to look at what I did today overall and if I missed any trades. I will also show you the charts because some trades might be shaping up for tomorrow and after this video. So I'm going to edit this, and if I take any trades, I will still add that onto this video. So right now, EU, it kind of just grabbed the liquidity that was laying above here and then started moving down. So right now, nothing on the EU that I'm looking for. It might just range around here or just break the low and start descending a little bit. So even for tomorrow, I'm not expecting much on EU. EJ, the price action looks the exact same. So the forecast is very, very similar. And then on AU, you see that we basically did what I said. So we broke this high and now we are forming this ascending channel and small ascending channel right here. So if this starts giving me some nice impulsive momentum down, I might actually enter in a trade right here on Aussie US dollar. And then Aussie Japanese Yen, it looks very similar. Once again, it's almost breaking this high. So I'm going to put a line right here signifying that there lies liquidity above this, and if this starts breaking this high and then shows me momentum to the downside, so if this wicks it and starts moving down, then I'm looking for a high probability setup here on Aussie Japanese Yen. And you'll see it's basically the same as the setups that I took on the last day in the life. So okay, so that's the end for this day in the live video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and you could take some value from the analysis that I did in this video. And also from the fact that you can see through my day in the live videos that I'm not way too strict on myself, even though I do try to achieve all my daily goals every single day. I'm still kind of Focus on trading maybe the whole morning or the whole afternoon, and then do whatever you like, even though keep watching the charts depending on what your strategy is like. But I think that in the internet we have that idea of the hustle mentality and work 14-hour days, 16-hour days, but that's not always sustainable, because would you rather work 16 hours a day for 1 month or work like 5 hours a day for one whole year? I would rather do the 5-year one, because the compound interest comes maybe at the end. So make sure to leave a like if you liked the video, leave a comment with this emoji if you got to the end, just because you asked, because you know who I'm talking to. But yeah, that's basically it. I love you all. Peace.